Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. I am an optimist. It does not seem too much use being anything else. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. The price of greatness is responsibility. Kites rise highest against the wind, not with it. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. The greatest lesson in life is to know that even fools are right sometimes. We are masters of the unsaid words, but slaves of those we let slip out. A good speech should be like a woman's skirt, long enough to cover the subject, and short enough to create interest. You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something, sometime in your life. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. A lie gets halfway around the world before the truth has a chance to get its pants on. The best argument against democracy is a 5-minute conversation with the average voter. The empires of the future are the empires of the mind. The farther backward you can look, the farther forward you are likely to see. It is not enough to have a good mind. The main thing is to use it well. My most brilliant achievement was my ability to be able to persuade my wife to marry me. The greatest challenge of life is being yourself in a world trying to make you like everyone else. A fanatic is one who can't change his mind and won't change the subject. An appeaser is one who feeds a crocodile, hoping it will eat him last. You can always count on Americans to do the right thing after they've tried everything else. The problems of victory are more agreeable than those of defeat, but they are no less difficult. Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential. If you have an important point to make, don't try to be subtle or clever. Use a pile driver. Hit the point once, then come back and hit it again. Then hit it a third time, a tremendous whack. When I am abroad, I always make it a rule never to criticize or attack the government of my own country. A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. You can measure a country's greatness by how it treats its weakest members. If you're not a liberal when you're 25, you have no heart. If you're not a conservative by the time you're 35, you have no brain. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. The best way to predict your future is to create it. The greatest lesson in life is to know that even fools are right sometimes. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Men occasionally stumble over the truth, but most of them pick themselves up and hurry off as if nothing had happened. The human voice can never reach the distance that is covered by the still small voice of conscience. The truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it, ignorance may deride it, but in the end, there it is. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. We are all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.